We mentioned Chappell Roan earlier, and she also made headlines for telling a photographer to, quote, shut up after he yelled at her when she turned away from the camera. She told Entertainment Tonight that the carpet is overwhelming and scary, especially for someone who has anxiety. So what do you think of her behavior, Trevor?
Oh, yeah. Do it. Tell him to shut up. You know. Someone swears at you, swear right back at them. You know, the paparazzo has a bad reputation for a reason. They've earned it. And just because, you know, someone's famous, you're going to earn money off of selling those pictures you've taken of them. You can treat them with a little bit of respect. And if you're up there on the red carpet and you feel like you're being disrespected, by all means, stand your ground and let them know that's not okay and you're not going to take it.
I have the opposite take. I totally understand what you're saying. I looked at this totally differently. Chappell Roan has been an overnight star 10 years in the making. She has exploded everywhere, but this is her first big event. It's her first awards show, and she's never done one of those. It's called a step and repeat, where the photographers are all lined up. And I think you should be saying thank you for the coverage, Chappell, and I'll tell you why. She has been a social media star that kind of crossed over, and her fans are, they've made her who she is today. She's been she made a record recently at Lollapalooza for having the largest live audience ever there. Wow. It was like over 100,000 people came to watch her. And these people make you. The difference now is she's gone mainstream. And you know what mainstream means? Your success is a business transaction. If you want to have all this fame and attention and people to buy your records, you have to do a little trade-off, which is stand for a picture. Have you ever had to do a trade-off like that? You've got a certain level of...
I've had to set boundaries with my audience before. We had an ongoing problem of people using Letterkenny quotes inappropriately on photos of myself and my wife that were posted online.
That's not cool. Yeah.
And so I've had to lay down the law that, you know, I'm not going to accept this, and if you do this, you will not have the access to me that you once did. Your comments will be removed. You will be blocked from my social media if you break these rules. You know, I am here to entertain, but that doesn't give anyone proprietorship over me, and I feel that Chappell Roan probably has the same feeling of this. Like, it's fine if you like my music. It's fine if you want to buy my product as I put out there.
Then why did she go on the red carpet?
But that doesn't mean you can come up to me and touch me and put your arms around me and tell me where and when to stand or disrespect me in any way, shape, or form. And I think, you know, it's fine for an artist to set boundaries and say, you know, this is the cutoff of what I'm willing to accept.
But did she just not know what she was doing? Because that is what happens when you decide to go to an awards show. But you're there to get your photos and to be in public. But not the
swearing part. I could see the bossing around, being aggressive, but I don't know if the swearing part is like he literally told her to... I can't say it on daytime television. But I'm curious to know, after you sort of put that message out there to your fans about what you set those boundaries, what was the response like? Was it generally positive, or did it get worse?
In general, most people understood and were supportive. And I have a lovely group of fans who have taken it upon themselves to police those boundaries. If someone steps out of the line, I don't have to say anything because 15 people will jump in and be like, oh, you shouldn't do that. He asked us not to. And there's always a few people who get their back up whenever they're asked to treat anyone with respect and think that they have rights beyond, you know, to just treat you however they see fit and tell you, oh, it's part of your job. Just suck it up and put up with it. And, you know, you get to decide who you want to be your fan at that point. It's like, if you're not going to treat me with respect, I don't really want you following me, and I don't want your money, and I don't want your attention, and you can go give it to someone who will put up with your crap.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.